Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 season is on the air. Welcome to July. We are now halfway through the season. Although the All-Star game is approaching, that's when a lot of people say is when the first half of the season comes to an end. But we are now in the month of July, so we've completed the first 3 months of this 76 replay. Today's date is July 1st, and we are at Cleveland Municipal Stadium, a.k.a. the Mistake by the Lake. As tonight, it's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Indians. So all you Yankee fans or Yankee haters, all right, please join in for a big game tonight. This is our first presentation of the Yankees in a baseball month. We didn't have the Yankees in June. We have them a couple of those, at least in the month of July, by virtue of the schedule block. The Yankees, 50 wins, 19 losses, first place, American League East. They are running away with that division, and they are probably going to win it. 13-game lead on the Red Sox in that division. The Cleveland Indians are in third place, 34 and 35. They're game under 500, not out of it by any means. Remember, top 3 teams each division make the playoffs, as that's how I do the 4-division alignment in baseball. Tribe Fan 879 joins us here at Municipal Stadium, as I know he would not miss a Cleveland Indians game. So we're hoping for a good game tonight. And historically, Cleveland actually did win this game 3-2, and there were 18 hits and no errors combined. Let's take a look and see what we got. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Baseball Club, that will formerly be known as the Indians, is Pat Dobson. 16 wins, 12 losses, a 3.48 ERA. He got the call tonight. And one day, Tribe Fan 879 will have to change his name because it won't be known as the Tribe anymore. I like kidding you with that. Let's go to the top of the first. Let's see what the Yankees have to offer. We haven't seen them in a while, so let's see what we got. And, of course, a lot of Yankee haters like that, but you got to put the Yankees on the board. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Mickey Rivers, Mick the Quick. 312 average, 8 homers, 67 RBIs in 76. He was fast. Indians, we are using red, white, and blue dice. Red, white, and blue dice because the Indians are the home team, and we are all set and ready to go. Red die will be red first. Brian Patterson joins us here at Municipal Stadium, as he made it for the first pitch. So let's get going. Dobson ready to go. Let's get some baseball underway as we start the month of July. 4-4. That starts off with a home run with a question mark. Rivers a lefty, a 1-4. That one clears. Rivers against a righty is a 6. A 1-6. Rivers leads this game off with a home run. He has a 30% chance to do it. And yes, he does. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to left field. And that is gone. Mickey Rivers leads off the game with a jack. And just like that, the Yankees take a quick 1-0 lead. We said that was Mick the Quick, and Mick the Quick put the Yankees up quick, 1-0 on a solo bomb by Rivers. Pat Dobson pitched Rivers a meatball, and Rivers put the tomato sauce on it and turned it into lasagna. That is a goner. Next batter for the Yankees will be left fielder Roy White, 286 average, 14 homers, 65 RBIs. Let's see if Dobson can calm down after that, giving up the home run. Dobson with the pitch, 5-1. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, let's see what they got. And it is 1-1, and that's grounded out to first. So that is the first out. And the next batter will be the Yankee designated hitter, Carlos May. 259 average, 3 homers, 43 RBIs that year. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. 4-3, that's a double question mark. May a lefty, a 1-17 would be a single up the middle. That's a 10, and that is a base hit for May. May leads off, gets a single. He will trot down to first. And next batter for the Yankees will be first baseman Chris Chambliss, 293 average, 17 homers, 96 RBIs. The infield will move halfway for the double play. Let's see if anything happening on the strat. May did have some stolen base ability, and Dobson adds 2 to his stolen rating. So a 1-3, May's got a chance to steal. A 12, no. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 6-1. Strikeout 1. Got him. He will strike out Chambliss. First strikeout for Dobson. He had 117 of them that year. Municipal Stadium adds 1 to strikeouts, and that is all. And there are now 2 away. Next up for the Yankees, third baseman Greg Nettles, 254 average, 32 homers, 93 RBIs. A good year for the power of Nettles. He was a good, strong hitter that year. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. A 6 is a no. So May will hold it first. Dobson will pitch. And that is a 4-4. Again with the home run question mark. Nettles a lefty. A 1-4. This time that's a 10. It doesn't happen this time. But Nettles does get to swing away. And he's going to get a 1-4. That's a star 3. And he's just going to ground it to short. Close to another homer, but not this time. 1 run on 2 hits. The Yankees get up on a quick 1-0 lead on a home run by Mick the Quick. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, Ed Figueroa. 19 wins, 10 losses, 3.02 ERA. A lot of people say Figueroa was one of the reasons why the Yankees maybe had issues with the World Series against the Reds in '76. I always thought Figueroa actually was a pretty strong pitcher during that time. Indians are up here. Let's see who leads off. Second baseman Dwayne Kuiper, 263 average, 37 RBIs for him. Figueroa will pitch as we go to the bottom of the first. 3-5. That's blank. Kuiper will go ahead and swing 1-5, and he flies out to right. Next up for the Indians will be the shortstop, Larvell Blanks, 280 average, 5 homers, 41 RBIs. 1 man down. Figueroa will pitch. 5-1. That's a walk. That 12. Yep, that will walk Blanks barely. That's ball 4. He will walk him, so Blanks will trot down to first on a walk. Figueroa had 94 of them in '76. And remember, no walk or home run adjustments to the mistake by the lake. Next up for the Indians, center fielder Rick Manning, 292 average, 6 homers, 43 RBIs. Infield does go halfway. We'll see if anything happening. Blanks has a stolen base rating. The only way he can go is on a 1. And that's a 20. Figueroa actually throws to first. And no. Blanks gets back. Figueroa will pitch. And that's a 1-5 against the lefty. That's going to be an automatic out. That's a star 4, and that's a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-1. Second base for the Yankees is Randolph. He has a +1 arm, so it's a 3. And he will turn the double play. Around the horn, third base to second base to first base, side retired. The Indians coax a walk, but that is all. After 1, the Yankees lead 1-0. As we have now started the month of July here in my replay for 76. Top of the second coming up. For the Yankees, here is right fielder Oscar Gamble, 232 average, 17 homers, 57 RBIs. We'll see if Dobson can stay away from the home runs. Dobson's pitch, 4-4. There it is again, home run with a question mark. Gamble, a lefty, a 1-4. The 9 is too high. Now, they keep on hitting that. Could be a long day for him. Gamble does get the swing, though. That's a 5-4, star 4, and he grounds it to first. So that is out number 1. Next batter for the Yankees is the catcher Ellie Hendricks. He was traded from Baltimore earlier in the year, so Hendricks is in the Orioles uniform. Munson had the night off today. He had the day off in this game, so at least they had the game off, although he is on the bench. Dobson will pitch. Hendricks was 174 average, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. He was a trade from Baltimore. He is now on the Yankees. Dobson will pitch 4-6 against the lefty. That's blank. Hendricks will swing 1-1, and he just grounds it to second base for out number 2. And here is second baseman Willie Randolph. 267 average, a homer, 40 RBIs. Randolph gets the call. Sports Time Machine joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Hey, all, what's the story on that? I tried to replay that World Series, and not having Fig in that series kills them. Was it him or Billy not trusting him to pitch? I don't know. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. 6-6, that's blank. Randolph will swing, and that's a 6-3. He grounds it to third, and that is a 1-2-3 inning by Dobson, who does a nice job there. Yep. Munson was not in the starting lineup for this game. That's why Hendricks is. Bottom of the first, leading off for the Indians will be their designated hitter, and that is Rico Carty. 310 average, 13 homers, 83 RBIs. A very good year for Rico Carty that season. He did. I call a 310 average and 83 RBIs. I'll take that stat any day. And 13 homers, the occasional bomb, no problem with it. Figueroa will pitch 6-1. That's blank. Carty will swing 3-1. Base hit to left field. Single for Carty. Leadoff hit for him. He'll trot down to first. And next up for the Indians, first baseman Boog Powell. 215 average, 9 homers, 33 RBIs. Powell was already in the declining years. But I'll tell you, when he was with the Orioles, Powell was an absolute monster. Infield goes halfway. The only way Rico Carty can do anything is on a hit and run. That 9 is a no. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. That's blank. Powell will take the swing. 1-6. Flies out the left. One man down. Next batter is the left fielder, George Hendrick. 265 average, 25 homers, 81 RBIs. Average a little low, a little mediocre, but nothing wrong with 25 bombs. Anything going on? That is a 5. Nothing happening on the bases. Yeah, the Indians in those home uniforms the home uniforms for the Indians that year were the red ones. They were the red uniforms they wore. With that crazy looking C on the top of the cap is what the Indians had for the uniforms that year. Bleacher Bums Gaming joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Anthony is here. Oh, good to see you, Anthony. Figueroa will pitch. That's a 6-5. That's blank. Hendrick will go ahead and swing. 4-3. Ground ball to third. Will they turn the double play? 2-1-2. Second base for the Yankees is, of course, Randolph +1. A 1-3. They turn another double play, and no problem. 5-4-3. Inning over. Another inning double play hit into by the Indians. Second double play. The Indians do get a hit, and after 2, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Am I liking the new? What do you mean? Am I liking the new gig? What job? I'm not working there, Anthony. I haven't been working for about a month, if that's what you're asking me. Still looking again. Top of the third coming up. Leading off for the Yankees will be the shortstop, Jim Mason. He's at short today. 180 average, a homer, 14 RBIs on the season. Dobson will go ahead. It's okay, Anthony. You didn't know. It's all right. I may have mentioned that in some of my games. At least I thought I did. But it's okay, my friend. Don't worry about it. 1-3. That's a strikeout. 12. Yep, got him. He gets Mason, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Dobson. We are using, of course, the beta rules for inside pitch, as me and Chris and a whole bunch of others have been working with him to try to make the game even better. Here's Mickey Rivers. Rivers is 1 for 1. He's the reason for the home run. 1-0. He jacked one out to lead the game off. I think that's only the 4th time I've had that happen, but we actually had that happen a few days ago. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. 2-2. Range play at the park. Municipal Stadium says 4-2. That's a base hit, possible double to center, but it is a range play, and that ball is hit to Rick Manning. Manning's range is a 3. Does he turn this single plus into an out? Yes, he does. He makes the catch. Out number 2. Nice play by Manning as he takes a base hit away from Rivers. We go now. Next batter up will be Roy White. White is 0 for 1. Dobson will pitch. And that is a 1-5 hit by pitch. 7, no. White will go ahead and swing. 5-6, he flies out to center, and that will end the inning. So Dobson has another 1-2-3 inning thanks to a little bit of defense. Still 1-0 in favor of the Yankees as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. What changes are we working on? Well, we have a new chart that me and Chris and a host of others worked on here. We're trying to consolidate everything. He took some of my ideas. He took some other ideas. He's also working on the new rule book. He's now trying to create a new baseball field. I told him, I actually said on something like that, you really don't need to do that. But, you know, but since he wants to do what I said, just a nice baseball field will be fine with pegs. I actually told him, if you can make a field that looks something like this where you can put the cards on, it would be great. But unfortunately, this board is 12 by 12, and that won't fit in an 8 by 11 box, which is what he uses to ship. It would be awesome if he did. And, of course, I mean, if you can get dividers as well, he would be one of the only game companies to do that. Michael Peterson joins us here at the Mistake by the Lake, Municipal Stadium. Bottom of the 3rd, let's see who the Indians have to lead off with. And it's going to be third baseman Buddy Bell, 281 average, 7 homers, 60 RBIs. He is at third tonight. Figueroa with the pitch, 1-5 against a righty. That's a walk chance. That 18 is way out of the park. Bell will go ahead and swing, 6-2, and he grounds out to short. The Yankees are 50-19. They own the American League East. And it looks like for the 3rd straight replay that I'm doing, the Yankees are going to win the division. Next batter up is right fielder John Lowenstein, 205 average, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. The Yankees did win the division in the 1994 restart I did for Payoff Pitch. They won the American League East in the 1985 replay, and now they have a 13-game lead in the American League East in the 76 replay. The Yankees are going to I don't see them. They're 13 games up on Boston, who is second place right now. I just don't see the Yankees losing that division. Good thing we use the top 3 teams each division. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 5-2 strikeout. 13, no, just misses. Lowenstein will swing. 2-2, star 2, fly out to center. Second out. Two away. The next batter for the Indians will be the catcher, Alan Ashby. 239 average, 4 homers, 32 RBIs. Figueroa will deal. 6-1, that's blank. Ashby will go ahead and take a swing. 1-3, he flies out to right, and the inning is over. 3 up and 3 down for Figueroa. He has faced the minimum thanks to a couple of double plays early in the game. After 3, 1-0 in favor of the Bombers. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's Carlos May for the Yankees. He is 1 for 1, singled his first time up. Dobson will go ahead and deal. 2-1. That's a range play. May will swing, and that is a 1-4. Star 1. That's a ground ball to second base. That's hit to Dwayne Kuiper. The infield is normal. His range is a 3. He won't get it. That's going to be a base hit for May. May gets his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 2. Here comes the dangerous Chris Chambliss, 293 average, 17 homers, 96 RBIs. The infield is halfway. May does have an ability to steal. He can't get it. He needs a 3 or lower. Nope, that 9 is not going to happen, so Dobson will pitch to Chambliss. That is a 4-5, strikeout 11. No, too high. Chambliss will swing, 2-3, base hit, center field. May's base running rating is a 3, single to center, -1, which becomes a 2. Center fielder Manning is a 0. A 1-2 on May, he will make third. That is a 1, and he does. And that is a 1, which means Chambliss has a chance to take second. He needs a 2 or lower to take second. No, he stays at first. So a single for Chambliss. And that moves May over to third. So already the Yankees are in business here. And that brings up Greg Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 1. Chambliss on at first. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Municipal Stadium. So let's see what we have here. So we have Nettles at bat, runners at the corners. Chance for double play is actually pretty good. The problem is May can actually move. They're going to play for the 2. They're going to play for the 2, so they're going to play infield halfway. They're going to play infield halfway and play for 2. May allow May to score. We'll see what happens here. Checking on the strat, see if anything happening. And that is a 5-0. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 3-5. Strikeout 13. Got him. He struck out Nettles. That's a big K. And that is strikeout number 3 for Dobson. He just got him. Nettles is a 13. Plus 1 is a 14. The 13 gets him. That's a big out. Next up will be Oscar Gamble. Gamble 0 for 1. Nothing happening on strat with a 15. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. They're going to keep the infield. They're going to keep the infield halfway. Play for 2. Dobson will pitch. And that is a 2-2 range play at the park. Ugh, a range play is not what you want. Let's see. Municipal Stadium says 4-3. That's a fly ball to center field. And that's a range play hit to Manning. Manning's range is a 3. Can he make the catch? Yes, he does. That's out number 2. Gamble has no sacrifice fly rating, so there's no way he can do it automatically. But May with a base running rating of 3. Let's see if he comes home. Base running rating is a 3. Manning has a 0. So Manning on a 1-3, May will score. 4-5 he holds. 6, someone could be out. That is a 6. Now let's see if there's a route. Let's see if he's out. And let's see here. Let's see what we got here. And Manning's arm rating is a 0. Is a 0, so a 1-3 he could 1-3 he's out. He could 1-3 he could be out. A 4-6 he holds. That is a 3, and now we check to see what it is, and there's a possible out, and that is going to be, yep, lead runner thrown out. If roll is higher, May is out of there. Thrown out by Rick Manning. He goes ahead and throws him out at the plate. A fly out, throw him out as May is cut down at the plate, and that will end the inning. May is thrown out. Lead runner thrown out on a 2. He got him. May is out of there, and it will stay 1-0 as that ends the inning. As Rick Manning guns him down at the plate. How about that? So no runs for the Yankees. There were 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the fourth, and here is Dwayne Kuiper. He leads off for the Indians, 0 for 1. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch, and that's a 5-5. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 6-3. Base hit to right field. That's a single, possible double. Kuiper rounding first. He's got to try for second. His base running rating's a 3. Hit the ball to right field. Gamble's arm is a +1, a 4. A 1-4. Kuiper gets the second. 5. He holds 6. He's out. He's out of there. Wow. Kuiper gets a base hit. Tries to take second base, but he is thrown out by Oscar Gamble. Kuiper is out of there. So the Yankees say, hey, if you can throw out one of our runners, we can do it too. 1 out. What a play by Oscar Gamble to get Kuiper at second. On a single plus, I have to make him try for second. That rule stays. Here's Larvell Blanks. Blanks is 0 for 0. Figueroa will pitch. 3-5. That's blank. A blank for Blanks. Blank for 2. He grounds out to short. And there are 2 down. And a little bit of applause from the Municipal Stadium crowd for Rick Manning, who gunned down May at the plate. Manning is 0 for 1. Figueroa will pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. That's blank. Manning swings. 5-5. Ground out to second, and the inning will end. There was a base hit, but he got thrown out at second after 4. Still 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. I'm glad all my Yankee fans and Yankee haters joined in tonight for tonight's matchup. Top of the 5th for the Yankees. Here's Ellie Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 1. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. 2-4. That's a walk. 9. No. Too high. Just misses. Hendricks will swing away. 2-4, and he grounds it to first. 1 out there. And now here's Willie Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 1. Might be the first time ever with less Yankee haters than fans. I don't know about that. Lots of Yankee haters in the chat. And of course, Steeler fan and Salvador America have not joined the chat yet. Dobson will pitch. 3-2 against a righty. Strikeout. 14. No. Randolph. 5-2. Base hit past third. Single for Randolph. He will hold it first. Next batter is Jim Mason. Mason is 0 for 1. Infield is halfway. Let's see if anything happening. Randolph got a good steal attempt. An 8 or lower, he can go. That is an 11. No, he doesn't go. So Dobson doing the job. Yankee hitter here, bro. Wasn't going to say anything. Dobson holds Randolph. Dobson's pitch is a 2-5. That's a wild pitch. The 11 is not a wild pitch, but a possible passed ball, and that's Ashby. His pass ball rating is a 3, so a 1-3, he saves it. No, Randolph will go to second on a pass ball on Ashby. 1 PBNJ for Alan Ashby gets credit for a pass ball. And Randolph will go to second, so that changes things. Now the infield now moves back. Let's see, Randolph, he could steal on a 4 or lower. That's a 5, no, and I don't do hit and runs with runners on second. Although Mason now, his batting average is 180. I wonder if bunting him over to third makes sense to do. Actually, no, the bunt didn't come up. Dobson will pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. Mason will go ahead and swing. And 6-1. And that's a ground ball to second base. Kind of works like a bunt. Mason is out. But on a grounder to second, Randolph will go to third. And there are now 2 down. Here's Mick the Quick. 1 for 2 with a homer in this game. See if anything on the bases. 11, no. Dobson would go ahead and pitch. 1-6. And against the lefty, that's a home run chance again for Rivers. Rivers against the righty is a 6. That's an 8. No, he doesn't get his second home run. If Dobson was a lefty, he would have had his second home run of the game. No, but Rivers does get the swing. A 6-6, and he does lift a deep fly ball to right field, but that's going to be caught by Let It Be Lowenstein, and the inning will end. And Rivers a little bit mad. He knew he had one to hit, just got under it a tiny bit, a little bit under it. The Yankees do get a hit, though, but it's now halfway through the game, still 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Cleveland Baseball Club that will formerly be known as the Indians, is Rico Carty. He is 1 for 1. He has a single his first time up. Figueroa will deal. 6-6. That's a possible error. Carty will swing. 2-5. That's a fly ball to center field. That's it to Rivers. Rivers' error rating is a 3, so only a 3 or a 1, he would make an error. That's an 18. He's got it. Out number 1. So one quick out, and here is Boog Powell. Powell is 0 for 1. Figueroa will pitch. 4-6. That's blank. Powell swings 4-6 himself, and he grounds that to second base. For out number 2. 2 down now for George Hendrick. Hendrick is 0 for 1. Figueroa having a good game today. He's only scattered 2 hits. Figueroa's pitch, 3-6. That's blank. Hendrick will swing 4-4, and he grounds out to third. And Figueroa did scatter 2 hits, but because of 2 double plays and a throw out at the plate, he has faced the minimum amount of batters. The minimum amount of batters for without a no-hitter. He's only faced 15 batters. 3 up, 3 down, still 1-0 favor of the Yankees. Rapidly moving ball game, moving to the top of the 6th, but then again, most 1-0 games move pretty quickly. Leading off is Roy White for the Yankees. He is 0 for 2. Dobson can pitch to 25 batters. He's still got a few left in the tank. Let's see how long he can go. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 1-1. That's a blank. White will swing. 5-2. Fly out to right. If it wasn't for the home run, Dobson's actually pitched pretty well himself. He only gave up the 1 run on the homer by Mick the Quick to start the game. Here's Carlos May. May is 2 for 2. Got thrown out at the plate. Dobson will pitch. 2-3. That's a walk. The 18, no. May will swing away. 2-4. This time it's a ground out to second base. 2 men down. And now we have Chris Chambliss. Chambliss, 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Dobson ready to deal. 5-5. Range play. Chambliss. 6-3. That's a pop fly ball to first base. Pop out to first, and that is hit to Powell. Powell's range is a 2. Nope, that's just going to drop in between him and the right fielder, and that's just going to be a single for Chambliss. So Chambliss does get a base hit as he popped up a little bit into shallow right field. Powell couldn't get to it. There are some changes now on the pop outs. From now on, pop out ranges are now handled differently because of a pop fly ball. So now I no longer have to say it's a pop fly ball and then it becomes a base hit and then it's a regular single. It's not. So we made some changes to that on the chart. So for those of you, is there a rule if the pitcher throwing a shutout, any pitcher advantage later innings? No. But remember, there is no rule for any pitchers getting any strength. But remember, you got to realize one thing about inside pitch. Inside pitch has probably the most mild of pitcher fatigue in any game. And I like that. I just don't think of a pitcher pitches 25 batters and all of a sudden, you know, like in Payoff Pitch or APA or Fall Classic, that absolutely devastates pitchers as soon as they get tired. I can't stand the pitcher fatigue rules for those games. Never did. This is a lot more milder and I think, to me, more realistic. So Chambliss is on it first on a single. Here is Greg Nettles. And remember, you have the pull rating. The pull rating is a way to go ahead and gauge a pitcher if you want to yank him or not. So still 2 outs, but Chambliss on it first. Nettles, a dangerous hitter. Infield is normal. Do I roll a strat? Yes, I do. And that is a 15, nothing happening. Chambliss really not a threat to steal, only on a hit and run, but Dobson did have a pickoff chance. Dobson will pitch. 3-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Nettles will swing. 1-6. Base hit. Pass first. That's a base hit for Nettles. Single 3. Chambliss' base running ratings are 2. A 3 with 2 outs. And and that'll be good enough to get him to third. And Nettles goes to first. Nettles gets a base hit to keep the inning alive. Now runners at the corners. And here's Oscar Gamble. Gamble is 0 for 2. And as I said, I don't want to knock any of their games, but there are just so many games that just absolutely devastate pitchers as soon as they get tired. So you mean to tell me as soon as a pitcher gets tired, he loses pretty much almost all of his effectiveness? I don't think so. I got a real problem with that. That's why in certain games, I try to keep pitchers in there as long as I do. But when a pitcher does get tired and hits either this rating or this result, he automatically gets pulled out. That tells me he's exhausted. Runners at first and third. Gamble is 0 for 2. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. 18 says no. 2 outs. Dobson a bit of a jam here. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-3. That's a blank. Gamble gets to swing. 1-3. Oh, it's a ground ball to second base. The throw goes to first. And again, the Indians get out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits. They strand two base runners. Still 1-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Buddy Bell leading off for the Tribe, or the team that will formerly be known as the Tribe. As Tribe fan, of course, probably hates it every time I say that. Bell is 0 for 1. Figueroa will pitch, and that's a 5-5. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium will say 3-2, grounded to first. Figueroa pitching beautifully tonight so far. Game, of course, is not over yet. Here's John Let It Be Lowenstein, 0 for 1. Figueroa will pitch. 1-6. That's a walk. The 11. No, he does not walk. Lowenstein will swing away. 1-3. Double into center field for Lowenstein. And the Indians get a hit and a big scoring man at second. Lowenstein hits a double to center. And that will bring up Alan Ashby. Ashby is 0 for 1. The infield will be normal. Lowenstein does have a steal ability. He would have to be a 3 or lower to try. He doesn't get it. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch to Ashby. That's a 4-3. Walk 9. Yes, he walks Ashby. So a double puts the tying run on, and a walk now puts the go-ahead run on. And that is the second walk issued by Figueroa. He had 94 of them that year. So now the top of the order as the Indians are now in business, and here is Dwayne Kuiper. Kuiper singled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. The infield is halfway. The Indians have hit into 2 double plays so far in this game. Checking on the bases, a 9, nothing happening. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch. 1-1. Double question mark. Kuiper is a lefty. A 1-3 is an automatic out. That's a 10. It is too high. Kuiper will go ahead and swing. 2-4. It's a ground ball to short. Do they turn the double play? 2-1. 2. Second base. Randolph. +1 is a 3. A 1-3, they turn it. Yes, they do. Shortstop to second to first. Double play. Inning over. 6-4-3 double play. No runs a hit for the Indians. And that is the third twin killing they've hit into. As Figueroa getting a lot of help from the defense. 7th inning coming up. Leading off for the Yankees will be Ellie Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 2. Dobson has, this would be his last batter before he tires. We'll see how long I'll see how long I keep him out there. Dobson will pitch. 2-4. That's a walk. 9, no. Hendricks will swing. 5-6. Grounded back to Dobson. He'll toss it over to first for out number 1. So Dobson makes the play himself. Here's Willie Randolph. Dobson is now tired. We're going to see how long he can go. I don't think I need to take him out. Randolph is 1 for 2. Dobson will pitch. 1-4 against the righty. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck out Randolph. And that is strikeout number 4 for Dobson as he gets Randolph out of there. And now here's Jim Mason. Mason is 0 for 2. Dobson will pitch to him. This will probably be his last inning anyway, but they like to see if he can complete it before the Indians turn it over to the pen. Dobson, here's the pitch. 3-3. That is going to be a base hit. It is normally a blank, but he is tired. That's a single up the middle. Mason does get the hit. Dobson will not be able to complete the inning. So Mason gets a base hit, and that will be it for Pat Dobson. He has to leave on that. That is actually an optional rule in the game, but I use it. So the Indians will have to go to the bullpen, and Mickey Rivers is due up now with a runner on first. Think they'll probably bring in a lefty here. They really just need one guy to get him out. I think you save him. The Indians are going to go ahead and try. They're going to try to see if they can get him out with one guy, and that's going to be Don Hood. Now, although his ERA is kind of high, but I'm wanting him to see if he can just get one out here. Coming on to pitch for the Indians, Don Hood. 3 wins, 5 losses, save a 4.87 ERA. He had 27 relief appearances. His job is to get Rivers out. Rivers is 1 for 3, has a home run. Mason on it first. There is a pickoff chance, and Hood has a very good chance to pick off. Now, I know it goes up to here at 21. That should just be a 20. He's got a very good chance for pickoff, and he won't get it. That is a 1, though, but Mason is not doing anything. He has no stolen bases. So Hood will pitch to Rivers. 3-1. That's a blank. Rivers will swing. 2-6. He pops it up into the infield to first base. That'll be caught by Powell, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. As Don Hood comes in there and actually does the job just to get a man out. That's all he was really required to do. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have the 10-minute ticker coming up as we take a look and see what happens in the baseball world behind this game. And tomorrow, we go back on tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. We actually just visited Three Rivers Stadium a couple of days ago. We go back there, but this time the Pittsburgh Pirates are hosting the Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be Tom Underwood versus Doc Medich. Philadelphia at Pittsburgh, the battle for Pennsylvania. Usually got to do at least one of those games, usually between the Phillies and the Pirates. That was a big rivalry back in those days for Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is pretty much the New York Yankees of the National League East. They are running away with that division. Pittsburgh right now is in second place, actually a tie for second with the Mets for second and third. So Philadelphia and Pittsburgh will be tomorrow night. So don't miss that. And remember, next week, I do have the 1976 All-Star Game. That's being held at the Vet. So we'll have that game next week, the All-Star Game. As we are getting now into the time where in this 1976 replay where the games are really beginning to matter. Bottom of the seventh, Larvell Blanks leads off for the Yankees against Figueroa. Figueroa pitching beautifully. He's only scattered 3 hits. Blanks is 0 for 1. So Figueroa doing a heck of a job tonight. Figueroa with the pitch. 6-5. That's a blank. A blank for blanks. Larvell 5-2. Fly out to right. And 1 out. The offensive production in this game is right now under the historical game. Cleveland won this game historically 3-2, and there were 18 hits. And so far we have 11 hits right now. There were no errors in that game, and we don't have one here either. Here is Rick Manning. Manning is 0 for 2. Inside Pitch, absolutely my favorite baseball game right now. Figueroa will pitch, especially since Chris Davis is allowing me to help him out. 3-1, strikeout 3. Yep, blew it by him, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 1 for Figueroa. He had 119 of them in 76. That is his first K in this game. 2 outs. Now the batter is Carty. Carty, 1 for 2, has a single. Figueroa will pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Carty will swing. 5-5. Double to left field. Carty keeps the inning alive with a 2-bagger. It's only the 4th hit given up by Figueroa. Carty goes to second. The problem with the Indians, 3 double plays. That's what's killed them tonight. Here's Boog Powell. Powell is 0 for 2. He does have power. Figueroa's got to be careful he doesn't groove one. Carty on its second. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. And that is a 17, no play. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 2-2. Strikeout 17, no. Powell will swing the bat. 1-3. Base hit to right field for Powell. That's a single to right. Will that score Carty? Carty is not that fast. Base running rating of 1 with 2 outs is a 2. Single to right, +1 is a 3 to get to home. Right fielder for the Yankees is Gamble. He has a +1 arm. It's a 4. So a 1-4, Carty will score on the die. Yes, he does. Carty comes in to score, and this game is tied. Boog Powell comes through with an RBI single. Stadium cheers. Yay! Section 879 cheers. Yay! Boog Powell comes through with a big RBI single, and we are now tied at 1. And the batter now is George Hendrick. Hendrick is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Figueroa will pitch. And that's a 2-4. Range play. Hendrick will swing. 3-3. And against the righty, that's a ground ball to second base, but it's a range play. Randolph is awesome. His range is a 5. The infield is normal. But a 6 means it gets past him. A single past Randolph just out of his reach. Powell's base running rating is a 1. With 2 outs becomes a 2. And no, he will not make third. He has to hold at second because Powell, just like Cardi, slow as molasses. So he will hold. But a base hit by Hendrick. Right past Randolph, who couldn't make it. And now a chance for Buddy Bell. Bell is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs here. They go talk to Figueroa on the mound, see if he's all right. He says, let me pitch. I think I can get these guys out. Now tied at 1. Section 223 groans. Ugh. Powell on at second. Hendrick at first. Bell 0 for 2. I am rolling the strat. Nothing happening with an 8. Figueroa will pitch to Bell. 4-5. Strikeout 19. No. Bell will go ahead and swing. 6-5. Grounds ball right back to Figueroa. He's got it, and he'll underhand it to first to end the inning. 1 run for the Tribe on 3 hits. We are tied at 1 after 7. The Indians are in third place in the division. Remember, top 3 make the playoffs, and they do want to stay relevant, and that's what you try to do in the early part of the season. Then after the All-Star break, that's when you make your playoff push. Bob's Tabletop Sports says no comment. Top of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Roy White. White is 0 for 3. Switch left. I think they're going to bring on a lefty, but it's not going to be Don Hood. I don't think I'm going to have him pitch. Let me see what else we got in there for the Indians. I don't want to bring him in here. I will bring him here. Coming on to pitch for Cleveland is going to be Dave LaRoche. Now, he's the closer, but he's actually the best left-hander they have. So Dave LaRoche will pitch. 1 win, 4 losses, 21 saves, a 2.24 ERA. Dobson is off the hook for the loss, so he did pretty good there. So LaRoche will pitch to White to start the top of the 8th. LaRoche will pitch. 1-2, strikeout 20, no way. White will swing. 6-6, fly out to left. And White is now 0 for 4. Not a good night for him. Here's Carlos May. May has had a good night, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. LaRoche will deal. 5-3. And that's a home run with a question mark. May a lefty, but that is a 0. So LaRoche has no chance of giving up a home run, at least on that result. So May will go ahead and swing. 4-4. Star 3, he flies out to center. So he actually does hit it pretty deep near the track. But Rick Manning has got plenty of room. 2 outs. And now Chris Chambliss. Chambliss is 2 for 3, 2 singles. LaRoche will swing. Or pitch, actually. 4-1. That's a walk. Yeah, that's going to walk Chambliss easily on a 2. Chambliss trots down to first. Chambliss is on base for the 3rd time in this game now. And putting Chambliss on is not that good because now you bring up the very powerful Greg Nettles. He had 32 home runs in 76 for the Bombers. Nettles is 1 for 3 tonight. As Bleacher Bums Gaming says, the RJL Yankee curse is kicking in. Steeler fan joins us here at the Mistake by the Lake, a.k.a. Municipal Stadium. Chambliss on it first. Am I rolling a strat? Yeah, I am, as a matter of fact. That is a 9, nothing happening. LaRoche will pitch to Nettles. That's a 1-4. Range play. Nettles swings away, 2-5. Line drive to short, and that is hit to Blanks. Blanks' range is a 2. The infield is back. No, that's going to be a base hit. That's a single pass short, and that's a base hit. Blanks couldn't get there. That was hit too hard by Nettles. Chambliss' base running rating is a 2. With 2 outs becomes a 3. A single pass short, though, still not enough. Chambliss has to hold at second. He will not be able to go to third. But a base hit by Nettles. And now with runners at first and second, here is Oscar Gamble. Baseball Demos joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Runners at first and second. It's up to RJL to get the Yankees to pull it out. I will do my best. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Gamble is 0 for 3. LaRoche not tired yet. He's got 2 batters left. He looked like he was cruising to a quick inning, but not after that walk to Chambliss. 2 outs. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That 3 is a no. LaRoche will go ahead and pitch. 5-4. That's a walk plus 10, and that will walk Gamble. And the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded, and the batter is Ellie Hendricks, who's the next batter. However, this is the 8th inning, and I can make changes. I can do pinch hitters at the position. Hendricks is coming out and coming on to bat and take over at catcher, since he has the most at bats on the bench, is Thurman Munson. Timeout for scorecard correction. So coming on to pinch hit, and he will take over at catcher, is Thurman Munson. 302 average, 17 homers, 105 RBIs. He got the second vaccine dose yesterday. All right, that's good to see. I got both Pfizer shots. I didn't feel a thing. I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel a thing. Nothing bothered me at all. All I felt was the pinch of the needle, and that was it. My arm, even my arm wasn't even sore. So I don't know. Some people just react to it differently. I didn't feel nothing. So bases loaded. Here's Thurman Munson. And Dave LaRoche, question, is he going to pitch to him? Yeah, he's going to pitch to him. He's going to pitch to him, I think. Munson has a better chance of is worse off the matrix. Bases loaded. Fans here at Municipal Stadium hoping LaRoche can get Munson out in a pinch hitting role. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Tied at 1. I am rolling a strat. That is a 14. Nothing happening. LaRoche ready to deal. That's a 3-4. It's an automatic out. The Indians are going to get out of it. It's a star 3, and Munson, it's a fly out to center. Oh, wow. Munson just pops it up into shallow center field, put away by Manning, and that ends the inning. What a done by LaRoche. No runs. There were 3 hits. No, I'm sorry. No runs. There was 1 hit. I'm sorry. 1 hit and a couple of walks. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We're still tied at 1. Thurman Munson will take over at catcher. He'll bat 7th as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Indians is going to be John Lowenstein. Checking the Indian lineup. Do I want to pinch hit for him? I'm going to say no. I'm still in the 8th inning, so I can't just pull anybody. So Lowenstein's going to bat against Ed Figueroa. Bottom of the 8th inning. We're still tied at 1 here. Another close game between these two. Cleveland trying to get back to 500. Yankees trying to get their 51st win. The Yankees are definitely on their way to the playoffs again. Figueroa will pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. That's an automatic. Go! Star 5, ground out to short. Lowenstein was 1 for 2, though, before that happened. The Yankees didn't win the 85 World Series. Could the Yankees win the 76 World Series? Of course, it depends on who they play. Here's Alan Ashby. Ashby is, he's 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. Figueroa will pitch. And that's a 4-3. That's a walk. The 14, no. Ashby swings 4-4, and he grounds out to short. For out number 2. And now Dwayne Kuiper. Kuiper is 1 for 3, has a single. Figueroa still has some batters left. He's not done yet. He's pitched a beautiful game. He really has. Figueroa will pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. That's an automatic. Out. Star 1, fly out to left. A 1-2-3 inning go the Indians. Still tied at 1 after 8. Will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Tied at 1. Dave LaRoche is tired. Willie Randolph is the batter. We're probably going to see a new pitcher as LaRoche. It's too bad he couldn't go the whole, just get 3 up and 3 down. So let's see who the Indians want to bring in. And they're going to go with Stan Thomas. 4 wins, 4 losses, 6 saves, a 2.30 ERA. The Indian bullpen really is not that bad. Stan Thomas will pitch to Willie Randolph here to start the top of the 9th, tied at 1. Randolph is 1 for 3, singled, has a single. Thomas will pitch, 6-2, that's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 3-4, star 4, that's a ground out to first. Automatic out. And now here's Jim Mason, who's at shortstop. And the Yankees, I'm going to let him hit. There's nobody on base. So they're going to let Mason bat against Thomas. 1 out. Pitch from Thomas. 6-5. That's a walk. The 16, no, way too high. Mason will swing 3-2. He flies out to right. Although Mason was 1 for 3, now he's 1 for 4. And now here's Mickey Rivers. Mick the Quick. He is 1 for 4. The only way, the 1 is the homer. He homered in the first inning, first batter. Thomas will pitch to Rivers. And that's a 6-3. That's a walk. 19, no. Rivers will swing away. 2-2. He flies out to right, and the inning ends. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees. Still 1-1 tie. Will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Indians is Larvell Blanks. Question is, do I want Figueroa to pitch this? He has 4 batters that he can face before he's tired. I'm going to check the Yankee bullpen, see if there's anybody else I like in there. I mean, I can make a pitching change, but I think I just let Figueroa pitch. He's not tired. And I got right, left, right coming up. I'm I'm going to let Figueroa pitch. And if he completes this, he actually gets a complete game if he pitches 9 innings. Figueroa will go ahead and pitch to Blanks here. Bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 1. Blanks is 0 for 2. Figueroa with the pitch, 3-5. That's a blank. Again, Blanks is getting a lot of blanks. Blanks will swing 5-2. He flies out to right. 1 out. And next up for the Indians is Rick Manning. Manning is 0 for 3. Figueroa will pitch to him. 1-6, that's a walk. That 4, yes, that is a walk. And Manning will trot down to first. So the winning run is now on base. The batter now is Rico Carty. Carty is 2 for 3. He has a single and a double. And what? You expected a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 518? I think not. Manning is on first. He's got base running rating and speed of 3. That's fine. Carty is the batter, and I am going to take Figueroa out in this case. So Figueroa is coming out, and coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Dick Tidrow. And they're his closer. Well, one of the closers. Sparky Lyle, the other one. Tidrow is going to be the guy to go to here to see if he can get this game into extras. Dick Tidrow, 4 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves, 2.63 ERA. He will pitch to Rico Carty. There is 1 out. The infield is halfway, tied at 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Fans here at Municipal hoping for a big win. Carty is 2 for 3. I am rolling a strat. Manning does have a slight steal attempt. He needs a 2 or lower. That is a 19, nothing happening. Tidrow will go ahead and pitch. That's a 4-6. It's blank. Carty's going to get to swing away. 5-5. Double the left field for Rico Carty. That's a double. Will Manning score the winning run? Manning's base running rating is a 3. Double the left field, -1. The left fielder for the Yankees is White, -1. The only way Manning can score is on a 1. Is this game over? No! Manning holds at third on a 2. Carty goes ahead and gets to second base, but Manning holds at third. Roy White in left field, a -1 arm, and a double to left field is a -1 to try to get home from first. Manning has to hold. As the ball came in really quickly. Rico Carty almost won the game, but now the batter is Boog Powell. And now the Yankees absolutely have to call the infield in. And am I bringing in a pinch hitter? This is the 9th inning. I can do what I want here with the Indians. And yes, Powell only hits .215. Do I have another first baseman? Yes, I do. So Boog Powell is going to come. Boog Powell is going to come back. They're going to call him back. And coming on to pinch hit for the Indians, and since it's the 9th inning, it can be anybody. They're going to go with Tommy Smith. A .256 ERA average, but still a lefty. If this game goes any further, taking over at first base would be Orlando Gonzalez. So Tommy Smith is going to come in here and try to pick a big pinch hit. Runners at second and third. As he says, you intentionally walk the next batter. Well, let me see. You could do that, but George Hendrick actually hits better, and the double play rating is the same. You know what? I think maybe you're right, though. They're going to intentionally walk Tommy Smith. I actually think you are correct on that one. So they're going to intentionally walk Tommy Smith, which means they could get a double play, and that will bring up George Hendrick. So the bases are loaded. Dick Tidrow is going to pitch to Hendrick. So they intentionally walk him. So that's a walk. The bases are loaded. Hendrick is 1 for 3. Now the question is, do you play the infield halfway? Do you play the infield in? I think you play the infield in because then the only double play is home to first. So the infield is still going to be in. George Hendrick is the batter. He is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Dick Tidrow trying to go ahead and win, trying to get this game to extras. Cleveland trying to win it right now. They've got 1 out. The Indians have hit into 3 double plays tonight. We'll see what happens now. Fans here at the Mistake by the Lake are on their feet. I am rolling a strat. And that is a 14, nothing happening. Tidrow looking into Hendrick. Hendrick gets the sign. He's ready to swing. Tidrow with the pitch. It's a 5-1. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium is going to say 4-3. And that is a fly ball to center field. It's a fly out to center. That is 2 outs. Hendrick's sacrifice fly rating is a 3. A 1-3 that Manning scores, and this game is over. And it is, yes, it's a high fly ball to center. Manning takes off from third. He's on his way. The throw comes in, not even close. Manning scores. Indians win it on a walk-off sacrifice fly by George Hendrick. That's your game. Stadium and Section 879 and all Yankee haters cheer. Yay! All Yankee fans groan. Blah. Walk-off sacrifice fly. George Hendrick hit it deep enough and Manning comes in to score. And the final is 2-1 Indians. They beat the Yankees tonight. 9th inning magic strikes again. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks. The walks is what killed him with Dick Tidrow walking in a couple of batters. And George Hendrick comes in with a big sacrifice fly. And the Indians win a game 2-1 tonight on the board. The Yankees are in good shape, though. They got 50 wins. So we're going to see the Yankees in the playoffs, no doubt about that. But the Indians get a big win and get them back to 500 as they are now back to 30. They are now at 35-35. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker and final line score coming up. But yeah, apologies to Michael Anthony, Mrs. L. But yay, all my Yankee haters like that one, I guess. Nobody likes the Yankees. Jeez, how can you not like the Yankees? Very easily. For the Indians, 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. For the Yankees, 1 run on 9 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Stan Thomas. He gets the win, and Figueroa gets the loss because the run was charged to him because he was the one that walked the batter, and that is who got there. So he's the one that walked Rick Manning, and Figueroa takes the loss, even though he pitched pretty much almost a complete game. There were 5 runs historically. We had 3. There were 18 hits in the actual game. We had 16, and there were no errors. That's pretty close. That's not too bad for the game. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports, the finest baseball background simulation that does not use a computer, which I think is better because computer AI can't always be messed with. This way it's the dice, and that is it. So a 2-1 win for Cleveland. They get a big win on the Yankees. Let's see how the rest of the day went. July 1st, Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit has a 10. Red die, of course, being said first. And that is a 22, and that is 2. Baltimore has an 11. 51, that'll be a win for them. That's 5. Baltimore will beat Detroit. California at the White Sox. California with a 5. 44, that's 3. White Sox have a 9. And that is 53, and that is 5. The White Sox will beat the Angels. Oakland taking on Kansas City. Oakland has an 11. 21, and that is 2. The Royals have a 13. 25, and that is 3. The Royals will beat the Athletics. Boston taking on Milwaukee. Fergie Jenkins on the mound. That's a 12 for the Red Sox. 63, that is good. That's 7 runs for Boston. Milwaukee, though, has a 7. 64 on a 7, and that is 7. Wow, the Brewers tie them. We got extras. Boston has a -2 clutch. So 1 - 2 is -1. Milwaukee has a -2 clutch. 3 - 2 is 1. They will beat a -1. So that's just going to be 1 run for the Brewers. They will win the game 8-7. They will beat the Red Sox. Cardinals taking on my Mets. My Mets have not been rolling well. Cardinals have a 5, though. And they get a good roll in a 5, 53, and that is 4 runs. The Mets have John Matlack in a 14. In order to be 4 or better, I need a 26 or higher. I get a 56. There we go. That's 7 runs, and I get a happy recap tonight in that one. Happy recap. Dodgers taking on the Padres. Dodgers have a 10. 66 is as high as you can go, and that is a 9. Padres have a 2. 56, that's not going to cut it. That's only 4, and the Dodgers will beat the Padres. Moving on to July 2nd, Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit has a 4. 53, and that is 4 runs. Baltimore has an 11. 32, and that is 3 runs. The Tigers get a win. Texas at the White Sox. The Rangers are 13. 53, and that is 6 runs. The White Sox have a 4. 11, and that's a 0. Texas will beat the White Sox. They'll shut them out. Thank you very much, Anthony. Glad you joined us for a game. We'll see you soon. Yankees taking on Cleveland in the rematch. The Yankees have Catfish Hunter on the mound for this one. A 13 for the Yankees. 42. And that's going to be 5 runs. The Indians have an 8. 41, and that's going to be 3 runs. So the Yankees, for some reason, can't win on the board, but they can win in fast score. That's a win for them. Oakland taking on Kansas City. Vita Blue on the mound for the Athletics. They have a 13. 31, and that is 4 runs. The Royals have a 5. 31, and that is 2 runs. Oakland will beat Kansas City. Boston taking on Milwaukee. Boston has an 11. 34, and that is 4 runs. Milwaukee has a 10-22, and that's 2 runs. The Red Sox will beat the Brewers in that one. California at Minnesota. Angels have an 11, and they roll an 11, which is a straight 0. Minnesota has an 18-31, and that is 4. Minnesota will beat the Angels. Houston has a doubleheader against the Cincinnati Reds. Houston has a doubleheader. Game 1, Houston has a 5-24, and that's 2. The Reds have a 13-35, and that is 4. Game 1 goes to the Reds. Game 2, Houston has a 7-62, and that is a 6. The Reds have a 16, and that's re-roll dice. 46 on a 16, and that's a 6, and we got a tie. So we have extras in this one. Houston has a clutch of 1, so 1 plus 6 is 7. That's going to be a win because the Reds have a -3. So that's going to be a 1. So 7 minus, that's going to be 6 runs for the Astros. So the Astros and the Reds will split a doubleheader. They will win that game 12-6, as the Astros will split a twin bill. Cubs and the Mets. The Cubs have a 4 and a 42, and that is 3 runs. The Mets have a 12 with Jerry Koosman on the mound, and I need a 3 or higher. I'm sorry, 45. 45 with a 12, and yep, that's going to be 5, and my Mets have a happy recap. Philadelphia taking on Pittsburgh. We have this game tomorrow. Philadelphia has a 15-43, and that is 5. Pittsburgh has an 11-44, and that is also 5, so we have extras here. Philadelphia has a -4 clutch. That's the worst of them all. A 5 minus 4 is 1. Pittsburgh has a 0 clutch, so there's no way Philadelphia can win it because a 1 would since Pittsburgh is the home team, so they roll a 5, so that's going to be 4 runs going to Pittsburgh, and they will win this game by a score of 9-5. There's no way Philadelphia can win that. Dodgers taking on the Padres. Dodgers have a 9. They roll an 11, and that's a straight 0. Padres have a 4. They roll a 53. That's going to be good. They'll beat the Dodgers 4-0. Atlanta taking on the Giants. The Braves have a 6-43, and that is 3 runs for the Braves. Giants have a 7, and again, we dropped that die again. 66 for the Giants, and they had a 7, and that's going to be 9. So they pummel the Braves. Montreal taking on the Cardinals. Expos have a 7-23, and that is 2. Cardinals have an 8, a 24, and that is also 2. So we have extras here. Montreal has a 0 clutch, so that's a 5. Cardinals have a -1 clutch. That's a 4, -1 is 3. 2 runs will go to the Expos, and they will win that game 4-2. And that is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be at Three Rivers Stadium once again. The Philadelphia Phillies will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Tom Underwood against Doc Medich as we get closer to the All-Star game and the All-Star break and the game. So we should be getting ready to go for tomorrow's game. So it'll be Philadelphia and Pittsburgh for tomorrow night. Steeler fan, Tribe fan, Salvador America joins us in here late in the game. Bleacher Bums Gaming, Michael Peterson, let's see here. Bob's Tabletop Sports Time Machine. And, of course, Brian Patterson, who joined us early in the game. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we will see you guys next time. The Cleveland Indians, ninth inning magic, a walk-off sacrifice fly, beats the Yankees tonight 2-1. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care.